Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are here once again, and it's still your inspirational speaker, L.A.M Wisdom. Usually, what I do, I come your way to give you a point or two. Reasoning with you in the areas of success and even failures, achievement, consistency, anything. Career, whatever that you want to do. We're cutting across, bringing inspirations that touches on all of these aspects of life. Today I'm here to also share a few things with you, and as I want to be brief every now and then, I realize something that everybody has, which is greatness in everybody. Everybody has got greatness in his or her blood, and in as much as it is deposited in our system, it is also imperative that we bring it out, we realize it, and materialize it for others to see and to feel, and even for us to also have it. So I made a few touches on that, and as I said, I want to share it with you. You see, greatness in itself, as everybody knows, is the best form of you. The resolute part of you, the actual part of you, where you want to realize yourself. That is the actualization process. Anything that you do, let's say the apex, the climax of it, how beautiful you want it. So it is relative. Greatness is relative. As I see it, it's relative in all angles. Whatever that you want to be great in is relative. You see, the person itself, you can be great, is relative. A building is great. Some things are great in achievement and in history. So it is relative. But I want to talk about the human greatness. That is what you can be. That which is already even deposited in you. And many of the times we all shift our attention to one or two things like education, like some of sorts that okay, when you go through this channel, then you become great, which sometimes are true, but I wouldn't like us to channel all to one spectrum. It's broad. I realize that individual greatness is like the orgasm, like the human orgasm that we all do have. Some people don't even realize they do have an orgasm. You see, some people don't even know they have orgasm. Some people also know they have orgasm, but they don't feel it. They don't pleasurize it. They don't get to be in the moment. If you ask them a few questions about orgasm, they may even have something to say about it, but the experience itself. So I just oppose it with greatness, the personal, the persona. The human greatness. When we say somebody is, this person is great. This footballer, this athlete is great. So the greatness is in you, but it has to be brought out. And before it can be brought out, then it means the person has orgasm. You need to be in the moment. You need to accept, and you need to explore in order to see it, to visualize, and to really have the feel of what greatness is or how great you are. So you may all bear with me that in sexual intercourse or whichever way people do have their orgasms, first off, you need to excite yourself. You need to be in the moment. You need to get yourself involved. And now you see that a lot of us, what we do is we are great. We know we are great. Everybody knows he or she is great. But to fall into that river of greatness that is flowing in you is a problem. But this morning, I want us to look at this, that greatness is already within us, but we need to fall within it. You need to act it. You need to fall within it. You need to step into it, believe in it. You need to get it, and even though it is not visible to the eyes of others, You need to make you feel it, like, yeah, I'm great. Yeah, I'm the greatest thing. You see, so you need to swim in your river already. And then the number two is I'm taking the stages of orgasm, and they say it's plateau. Plateau is the repetition of the motion. You see, when a male and a female obviously having sexual intercourse, there need to be a consistent friction. So you got to have the consistency, whatever that you are doing, you've chosen to do, whether biking, whether footballing, whether athletic, any form, any career, psychology, banking, marketing, make a mention of it. So you need to be consistent in it, in that particular field. So in an account proverb that we say that consistent urinal at a place gives bubbles. You understand? So you cannot be saying you are spreading your urine around and expect it to bubble up. No. It is consistent at a place, at a time, consistent. Then you see that it is giving bubbles. So there needs to be a consistency after the excitement, after getting yourself in the moment. And you are having sex and you don't want to feel the moment. How are you gonna get your orgasm and even enjoy it? So from the excitement, from the involvement level, then you come to the plateau, that is repeat it, fall into it and keep on repeating it. Keep on. You don't need to quit. No, greater doesn't befriend people who quit. No. It is not for people who quit. It is within you. But if you quit, you're quitting your own self. So you got to be consistent with whatever that you do. And then when you are involved in the moment and you are repeating the motion, that is the friction, whatever that you are doing. Because when you rub something, even when I'm rubbing my palm, you could see that I don't get the heat until consistent times, until I rub it on and off, until then I begin to see the outcome, the result. Then I begin to feel the heat. So in sexual intercourse, there needs to be a consistent friction. Whether I don't want to make mention of certain things, but there needs to be a friction, a consistent friction. Then the outcome comes. Then the outcome, which is the third stage, is the orgasm itself. So you've gotten yourself in the moment. Then you have had the repetitive motion. Then you come to the orgasm. Then the pleasure itself surfaces. So when it surfaces, that is the touch point of your greatness, which is the excitement. Now, then you get it to the friction, the consistency. Then now the orgasm, which is the apex of it. Then when you feel like, yes, I have achieved it. I did not stop. I did not quit. I did not even pause. I was consistent with one thing for the time being, back and forth, failures and all of that. But then I feel like I have arrived. That is the human orgasm of life, the greatness of you. So in as much as it is relative, you've got to do it to arrive at a point, to feel like, I think I'm now okay. I feel relaxed. So when you've not felt that relaxation, then there's no need for you to stop. There's no need for me to stop. So I got to grind, be on it every now and then, keep on pouncing and pounding, and then the result comes, the outcome, greatness, achievement. Then everybody gives you the applause. It doesn't end there. Then you need to get to the resolute part. Then at the point that you feel like, yeah, man, I'm satisfied with what I've gotten. I'm on top of it. Like the footballer, the Messis, the LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Les Browns, people who are in our motivational space, they've got it at the top. Then when they feel like, yeah, I'm satisfied with my move, I'm satisfied with my achievement, I'm satisfied with what I've gotten. Now I think I'm okay. You see, that is greatness, in as much as it is relative. So whatever that you are doing, whether in your marketing field, whether in your psychological field, whether in your medical field, whether in your banking field, you've got to be involved in it, and you've got to have a repetition in it, and then you've got to have the orgasm itself. I mean, where you feel like, yeah, I've earned it. I'm sitting in the seat now. This is what I dreamt of, and I think I've gotten it. Then at the point in time, you feel like, yeah, I'm resolute. Whatever that I set out to do, I mean, by whatever interventions, and I've got it. But I've got it, and then I'm okay. I think that is enough for greatness. That is enough for greatness. Then you become great at what you do. See, involvement, consistency, the satisfaction, and then you become resolute. Like, yeah, I think I said I would do it. Then I'm realizing myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, I think I would say that greatness is like the orgasm. You need to excite yourself in the moment before you reach the G-spot. Take it from me. Until you are consistent and involved in the moment, you cannot get to the G-spot. The greatness spot, you can't get there. So let's all get it. Thank you once again. My name is L.A.M Wisdom, your inspirational speaker, and I'll come your way some other time with another episode. Thank you for your time.